channel, welcome back. So we're doing a little pre-record of Conan Exiles. I did a stream earlier this afternoon at the time of this recording, messing around in Kale, but doing a little building off stream, so I decided to go on a little tour. These are all undecorated buildings. They just got the workstations in them right now, but here is the alchemy lab, or the alchemy shop, whichever you want to say. We'll do an aerial flyby when we're done going on in all the interiors. But this, of course, this is the bottom floor where all the work happens. And this is going to be a residential area up here, a little small residential area, maybe with a bathroom here. It's going to be a tiny residential area. But anyway, here is the alchemist shop. This is new. This is sort of a hybrid between my own idea and the carpentry workshop by Eradication. You can find his videos. You just look him up. He does a lot of Conan sample builds. You can either build directly like he does, or you can. I might change that column there. That is ugly. The pillar. We are going to put notch and arrow. There we go. That's much better. But we're going to go ahead and bring this down. Alright, looks better. Okay, anyway, I got distracted. This is the carpenter's workshop. Have a little open air design, combination of the median and notch and arrow from Shima's mod. I'm up here. This will be the living space for that carpenter down there as soon as I get it decorated. We'll go through these quick because I did away with the big bench. It was just taking up too much room, so I went with the smaller bench here. But we're going to be adding some deco and stuff later for the armor crate. I need to put the door in. Alright, so we're going to put the door in, the median door. This is also a hybrid of an Eradication design. That I put together. Had to go with the smaller blacksmith bench because there just wasn't any room for the big stuff. And then we got the tannery back here. The dyeing station is right outside there, where you can dye your outfits, and got the storage here. I'll probably put those things from Emberlight in here that make the silk in those two areas, like I did on a previous map. Here's going to be the living area up here. This will either be a wall or a fence. railing. But anyway, these are the basic work areas. There's other buildings I need to build. I know in the live episode I talked about maybe moving up north to that place by the dam. That may be I still may do that, but maybe not move. It will be an outpost or a secondary place to live up north. And anyway, this here is going to be the house area, and we'll go ahead and pause the recording right now because I don't know how I'm going to proceed building my house. But it's going to be kind of beachfront property, you know, because she likes to swim. And that's some nice, clean, fresh water. Anyway, I'm going to pause the recording right here. Okay, so picking up where we left off from that pause, we're going to get the base plate down for this house slash base I'm building. It's going to be pretty good size, and it is going to be a hybrid of Eradication's Sandstone Starter Base, Build Guide, No Mods, Aids of Sorcery. It's off that video he made. I'll leave a link to it in the description. But it's a pretty good base. It can be used, to house multiple people or just, house one. Let's get started. I'm probably not going to use the same materials he is. Well, I don't know. I might be able to. See. The I want to stick with the kind of the Nemedian and furniture set from Steamus. Fletch and it right now it's 5 o'clock in the morning and notching it. That's it. Notching it. Alright, so what do I want to use? Well, I don't have to use the medium. Around it. Now let's see. I'm going to do something different with this. Because I'm going to replace all the outers with the foundation. Oh no, I might leave it sandstone. I'm worried about purges because sandstone is the lowest here, and if the purges come in destroying things. I may build it exactly like his guide, or I may not. Depends. You know, I mean, his guide is a good footprint. He has some good structures. There are others out there that like this one. Look at these. I opted to do pre-record because, well, I like to do pre-record sometimes. Plus, if you're really interested in how I'm building this isn't a build guide. You can get the base plate from Eradication. But sort of follow along with it, I guess. I'm doing this all wrong. Think. And I've even got the guide in front of me. Thing I like about Eradication's videos is that he does put a blueprint up for you to look at. Probably gonna end up doing. Well, I may cover those foundations with walls instead of taking the foundations out because of the Purge mod that I have. Oh no, I need to panic yet. All right, that's what I was going for right there. Oh, I may stick with sandstone just so I can use those sandstone pieces that I'm bought of. Sort of kind of take away from the aesthetics of my median and notch and arrows, though. I'll decide here in a moment. Now for like the front porch here. Which I may extend out. Alright, so this is the basic base plate here I'm going to use. Now what I'm going to do is put a bunch of fence foundations around it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see, what am I going to use? I'm not going to use sandstone. I don't want to use notch and filter. We're going to go with the median. Just stick with that theme. That's on the median fence foundation. Hold on. No, I don't want to use the fence foundation there. Let's stick with the wall. I'm going to go through and cover all this with walls. I will pause it here while I do this step and be back shortly. Alright, so I've done that. I've went around the whole thing and I took these foundations out because I'm going to do something here. I'm going to use the fence foundation on these here for right now because I want that wood be seen through the floor like a divider between the inside and the outside. Excuse me. Weird. What do I want to use? I think I want to use. Do like. They use different. Try and get all the wood grain going in the same direction. It's hard to tell. There we go. See the lines. Just because it looks neater. Alright, so that is the porch. Get back to the median for the door frame here. Oh, that's a gate frame. No, I don't want to use kinds of windows here. Oh no, those would be more upper floor, I think, if I was going to do that. Not sure if I'm going to keep it that way. Anyway, I'll pause the video here while I decide, and then we'll show the wall when I'm done. So, it's doing as much as I could before I ran out of materials. I'm going to have to get materials, but so far it's looking good. This is the base part of the housing. It's a little different than Eradications. The base plan is still the same, but I'm going to hybridize it with my own ideas. But yeah, it's coming together. I'm liking it. This is probably going to be a great dining hall. The bottom floor here is going to be an entrance. I don't know if I'm going to leave that there yet. But so far it's coming together nicely. And I definitely like the combination of the Shim's notch and arrow build set with the median. I think it looks good. A little contrasting from the brick to the wood. It makes sense to go wood on the upper floors because it's lighter weight. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. I gotta make some more crafting stuff, so we won't bore you with that part of it. I'll be back as soon as I got enough materials to keep building. All that building that I've been doing, I finally triggered that mod purge that I have. So let's hope I survive this. What quite ready, but it has been triggered. I believe that's what that timer is. I mean, right there at the line. I need to get these guys set, or at least not all of my crafters are armed. Or armored. Let's get her following me. Let's get get some animals. It's my greater bear. We'll send him. Well, send
These lands remind me of home.
Yeah. Marker. Yeah, we're gonna put him up there too, because I got the other two wandering around with me. All right, this purge is happening in 5 minutes. So, let's hope we can survive this. Get the weapons out. Gotta be ready. All right, you need to look the part here that she's ready for battle. Well, this purge that's happening, this is from the mod that I have that re-enabled purges, but I did some tweaks to it. There should not be any animal purges. It should all be human purges, human attacks that happen. So I got a little bit of distance to cover if they come up, if they go up there or down, where I'm at.
Make me hurt, you wanderer.
And I don't have that many soldiers. I've got those three plus some animals, and the rest are crafters. Well, I got a couple of dancers. So we'll see what happens. They're not all armored, armed and armored all that well. Not all of them. All right, we'll pause the video here. I'll bring it back in about 2 minutes. Alright, we got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Combat begins. See what happens. Got a lot of ground to cover here with just a few fighters. But me and these two will handle the majority down here. I got a couple of animals there, but they're kind of low tier. And then I got a couple dancers, my soldier, and the greater bear up there. To help defend in there. So it's about to start. Let's get prepared. Be ready to smash things. That'd make a great screenshot. Burn that Godbreaker armor. It's kind of form-fitting on her. It's alright. Doesn't look as sexy as the sexy side Legion armor, but still looks alright. Wave incoming. Ah, here they are. Oh.
Have you nothing better? They are dead. Never return.
It's like a Dogs of the Desert Purge. Oh. Somebody's got me bleeding.
Taste death! Terror fool!
I'm not a bedroll placed.
You don't want to cause trouble.
2 minutes till the next wave. We'll just stay down here. My animals did well defending. That greater hyena almost bit it, but look how weak. They're so low level. Here's Rex. He's only like level 10. Alright, we got 1 minute till the next wave. These are what purges were like before Age of War. These are what the purges were, but I think the guy that did this mod actually fixed the purges to work like they intended them to work, which they never did. And plus you get the option to remove animal purges. Animal purges to me never made any sense. Never. Why would a group of animals to get together and purposely attack a settlement or a stronghold? So that never made any sense to me. Alright, here comes the next wave. Whoa! Crap, where did... Shit, they spawned over there this time. And I'm gonna have to.
Whimper in terror.
I think some named ones will spawn. Yeah, some named ones will spawn. So I am going to have to set up a wheel of pain.
My claws are sharp enough. You know it's better.
Let me save Rex. Rex and the hyena went down. So far, we're surviving. An ambush now, too? Holy crap, boy, that triggered.
Pick the wrong spot.
That's the other mod I have. Ambush mod. Better heal up.
Like this.
I like this. This is fun. Floating dead people, but that's been in Conan for ages. Like that. Oyster omelet. Nope. 4 seconds to the next wave. 2, 1. See where they're gonna spawn from. Alright. They're hitting those dudes up there.
Soon my teeth will taste it.
Holy crap!
I smell human.
These lands remind me of home in the summertime.
Don't want to cause trouble here.
Die!
Come at me with that spear.
My soul will run free.
I don't think they killed anybody down there.
Tell me your name.
And there were some named ones here. Rex holding his own. Enemies regrouping. Next wave in 2 minutes. Alright, so there's a bunch of named ones here. But they're not carrying anything, brother. There's coins. Come back through and loot them. What is that? Ancient pike. Come back through and gather loot when all the fighting's done. What we're gonna keep weapons and such for. How many waves are there? I'm not sure how many waves there are. This is my first purge. Why is Rex following me? That's why you were surviving. Hmm. 15 seconds. He held out against many. Aha! The leader of the... So this is going to be the last wave. These are all... Ugh. The leader of the pack has arrived. Oh! I need to get these others involved in the attack here. They're gonna knock them off the cliff. Successfully defended my base. Alright. What kind of hammer we got? Steel claws. We'll put them all in a grinder. Let's run around and pick everything up. And I'm going to put them all in the grinder. And then I'll continue construction in the next part. So we'll pause it here while I clean up the mess. So we cleaned up after the purge. Stuff is respawned because I had to log out of the game for a little bit and spawn back, but things all cleaned up. The purge meter is back to 0, so I don't have to worry about that for a little while. I was out of hardened brick to be able to continue crafting when interrupted by the purge, but now I got some crafting now. Stone consolidant going. Change our hairstyle up. I found the one that I liked, so we got that back on her. Anyway, yeah. Just a brief update in this recording. I'm going to pause it while my materials are crafting. And I'm going to finish up the walls and stuff over there on that house, on our house. But anyway, we'll be back shortly after I pause for the cause. Alright, so we got the walls built up. Got to figure out how we're going to roof this thing too. I got to replace some flooring. I don't know if I'm going to keep that there or... Oops. See something. What was that? That was... See him? See him? What's it? What Aquilonian? Huh. Working. I would to. I don't know. Sure if I'm gonna. I don't like that. I don't ways with it. Still may keep center of that tower part. Oh, I'm seeing. It's not bad. I mean, I know a stone brick or something instead. Oh, he starts having issues like this. Oh, how did he get in there? That's why. I must have sent him home after the purge, and that's where his home is. Or crocodile. Where the Outlanders here? In his home. Oh, I'm gonna finish up replacing the floor there, and we'll see about roofing this. So I'm gonna pause it while I finish up that floor. We'll come back and see what kind of difficulty I'm having putting a roof on it. Alright, from here on, there won't be much commentary at all because while I was recording this morning, I didn't notice that NVIDIA Broadcast decided to just turn itself off. So I have no commentary for most of this. I will have some flash ups of what stage the building is on. But yeah, toward the end, I do finish up the shell of the building. There's no deco in it yet, but I do finish up the shell of the building. So anyway, if you want to follow along with hardly any commentary, continue on. And I will be back toward the end. Alright, here it is, the final build of the shell. I'm recording this after the fact because NVIDIA still, the broadcast still wasn't working when I filmed this. But so I'm trying to make it quick. I used a combination of Nemedian and Notch and Tier from Shima's mod. But that's it. That's the shell of the building. I've got a lot of deco to do. If you have any questions about the build, what I did, or anything like that, if you think I missed a step that you might need to see, let me know and I'll try and help you with it if you want to try and build something similar. This was a basic eradication floor plan modified to my own ends. And anyway, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be good to yourself. Stay safe out there. And I'll catch you next video.